problems will never be solved. Which way is wrong? Which could be right? This heat will always go on and on. You walk tall, got your head in the clouds. You talk soft, but you're thinking aloud, and you know exactly what you want. You're far shy, you're hard to get. You got the face that I'll never forget. You and I know, we know the heat goes on. Know that the heat goes on. Know that the heat goes on. All through the winter, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh God, where were you when I needed you? I know that you know you would never have betrayed me. I thought I'd die while the reasons still invade me. 'Cause you're back. Now I can see you, now I can feel you, now I want you, now I can touch you next to me. Here it comes, the feeling. Here comes the same old feeling. Here comes the feeling. Here comes the same old feeling. This is for real. I never felt so good before. I see the world through different eyes. Now that you're back, nothing in the waste can overcome me. Misery gone, plus all the doubt that overran me. 'Cause you're back. Now I can see you, now I can feel you, now that I want Konnichiwa, Tokyo. Genki desu ka? And this is Eye to Eye. I don't wanna see your picture on a faded video. I don't wanna turn the clock back to the way it used to go. Can you give me any reason why I made this sacrifice? When you thought you walked on water, you were skating on thin ice. Eye to eye, 'cause we don't see eye to eye. I don't wanna be a memory, just another angle file. I could never learn your language. Could it be there's no more time? Is there any reason talking about your crazy point of view? You can't even try to answer questions that I put to you. Cause we don't see eye to eye. 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 Steve Howe, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Howe.
Thank you so much.
You're leaving now. It's in your eyes. There's no disguising it. Really comes as no surprise to find that you planned it all along. I see it now. It becomes so clear. Insincerity, neon starry-eyed. You'd think that I would have known by now. Now, sure as the sun will cross the sky, this lie is over. Lost like the tears that used to tide me over. Darken when I die. Now, sure as the sun will cross the sky, this lie is over. Gone like the tears that used to tide me over. You're leaving now. It's in your eyes. There's no disguising. It really comes as no surprise to find that you planned it all along. You're on your own inside your room. You're claiming victory. There is no one you can use now. Now, sure as the sun will cross the sky, this lie is over. Lost like the tears that used to tide me over. doing here in a Western world? Another situation. Yeah, you're a different girl. You have lived your life dreaming you were someone else. Succeeding, believing in yourself. Open your eyes and see the world that stands before you now. Open your eyes and see the world that stands in front of you. You have spent your days trying for something new. You have looked at magazine girls wishing that they were you. Do you see in photographs an angel that once was you? Does she tell you stories that are true? Open your eyes and see the world that stands before you now. Open your eyes and see the world that stands in front of you. I could stand with you right now and speak my mind. I would tell you no lies. I would shoot straight between the eyes. You have stared 1,000 times right into the lens. Have you ever thought just once, does it all make sense? Your beauty's eternal, so just don't pretend. Gotta wake up, girl, or it's the end. Open your eyes saw you standing hand in hand. Now you come to me a solitary man. I know what it is that made us live such ordinary lives. Where to go, who to see, no one could sympathize. A smile has left your eyes. A smile has left your eyes. I never thought I'd see you standing there with me. So don't come crawling back to me. I saw you standing hand in hand. Now you come to me a solitary man. I know what it is that made us live such ordinary lives. Where to go, who to see, no one could sympathize. A smile has left your eyes. A smile has left your eyes. Jeff Downs, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Downs.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, it's really quite an amazing evening tonight. Really, it's beyond our wildest dreams.
They decorated all the generals who fought the war behind the lines. They had forgotten all the soldiers. The brandy puts them way behind the tide. Insanity has found its way to TV screens. Vision seems impossible to me. They fight for king and country. They never would have thought this in my wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Evening comes, we sit and watch the PJs. Blips and rushes come from who knows where. From Washington across to California. Fighting breaking out in Leicester Square. See the soldiers moving on to victory. Children trampled under marching feet. They fight for king and country. How many millions will they put to sleep? Wildest dreams. never meant to be so bad to you. One thing I said that I would never do. One look from you and I would fall from grace, and that would wipe the smile out from my face. Do you remember when we used to dance? And incidents arose from circumstance. One thing led to another, we were young, and we would scream together songs unsung. It was the heat of the moment, telling me what my heart meant. The heat of the moment showed in your eyes. And now you find yourself in 83, but there's no hot bus hold, no charm for me. You can't concern yourself with bigger things. You catch a feeling like a dragon's wings. 'Cause it's the heat of the moment, the heat of the moment, the heat of the moment showed in your eyes. Beside the phone, what were the things you wanted for yourself? Teenage ambitions you remember well. It was the heat of the moment, telling me what my heart meant. The heat of the moment showed in your eyes. The heat of the moment, the heat of the moment Thank you.
Well, we really hope you enjoyed the show this evening. We're going to end off with Soul Survivor.
Here we go.
you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, man.
This one's called Don't Cry. Hard times you had before you here in Moscow. Now we're going to leave the stage for a minute and leave you in the very capable hands of Jeffrey Downs on the keyboards.